Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we're here in episode number 10 of the Pokemon Silver playthrough. As you just saw, we did a little bit of a grinding montage for some of the team members, because in the last episode we did make it here to Goldenrod City, although actually we were in Goldenrod City. We took some time to check out some of the sites here in the big city, getting some new items. Did we pick up any items in the department store? I can't remember. We checked out the radio tower, checked out the... We didn't even check out the name radar, but anyway, we checked out most of the highlights, leaving just one particular place left to check out, and that is Goldenrod City Gym. So we're getting ready to take on the gym leader of the third gym here in the the Johto region. So let's do a quick team recap and show you who we're working with and where they're at. Currently we have Smarty the Hoot Hoot at level 17. I got a little bit more training to do before we go into the gym before we are ready to bring Hoot Hoot in there. And Smarty has Peck, Tackle, Foresight, and Hypnosis. You see the attack stat, we got all the way up to 20, which isn't saying much, but special defense and speed are still pretty nice, 28 and 29 each. Here we have our Egbert, our Togepi named Egbert, who did hatch out of the egg at the end of the last episode, and we got him up to level 14, all the way from level 5. You'll see we taught him Swift from the TM, because I thought I want to give him something that he can actually attack the opponents with and gain some experience for himself, and Swift is a nice stab attack. Plus it has decent power and is fully accurate also. And he also learned Metronome as we were training him up. I'm going to say I'm a little concerned about using Metronome now that I'm doing this as a Nuzlocke style, because there is the chance of getting either Self-Destruct or Explosion with Metronome, therefore knocking the Pokemon out, and Nuzlocke rules state the Pokemon is gone permanently, or at least in my version, for the remainder of this particular playthrough of Silver. So I'm going to hold off on Metronome until it's a really dire circumstance, because there is that chance that we're going to lose our Togepi in the process. But Egbert also has Charm and Growl, a couple moves that he had ever since hatching out of that egg way back in just the last episode. You'll see these stats are not very good. Defensive-wise, he's pretty good, 24 and 27 each, and special attack is much higher than physical. So if we can get some special attacks on this particular guy, I am going to try to do that at some point. Here we have Keaton the Heracross at level 18, our second capture here in the Johto region. He has Horn Attack, Tackle, Leer, and Endure. 18 is the level I wound up getting most of the team to, because that's based off of the levels of the wild Pokemon back on Route 34, 5 levels above the highest level, which were 13s. And unfortunately, Keaton didn't get a fighting type move at this point, but hopefully he'll gain at least one more level in the gym and learn some sort of fighting stab as we take on the normal types in there. But even if he doesn't, look at the attack stat, 55. This guy is going to break some hearts, by which I mean he's going to slam that horn into the ribcage of some enemies. I'm getting a little too involved with this, but you see the speed and special defense is very nice as well. Here we have Snapper the Totodile, level 18, our starter from Professor Elm in New Bark Town. Those of you that were watching carefully, you might have seen something start to happen in the grinding montage, but I'm going to save that for later. You'll see his moveset is Water Gun, Scratch, and we taught him Ice Punch. We did go buy the TM from the top of the Celadon, I keep saying Celadon, top of the Goldenrod department store. I wanted to give him a nice move to go against his grass-type weaknesses, even though I'm not likely to keep him in if he's fighting a grass-type, but Ice Punch will come in handy against a couple of other types as well, such as Flying and Ground. He also has Leer on there, and just go back for a second, Leer is a move we're probably going to replace at some point, because I'm fairly certain he's soon going to learn Bite, which is Dark-type in this generation, and Dark is a special-based attack back in Gen 2, therefore Leer is not going to help him at all. However, it might lower, it will lower the defense. It might help out another team member if we need to use them to use a physical move, so I'll play that by ear once we do learn something other than Leer. But the attack and defense, 33, 32 each. The other stats are pretty sort of okay-ish, kind of a little bit. Next we have Jiggy the Jigglypuff at level 18. He has Mega Punch, Pound, Sing, and Disable, still holding that Polka Dot Bow to power up the normal type moves, and attack is at 27, special attack 23. The other stats are pretty bad, I will say. And last but not least, we have Rocky, who I have to put in the PC because I need to get the other Pokemon we're using, which is Stinger the Beedrill. As I do this though, I will point out again in episode 8, I think it was, those of you with really sharp eyes, you might have noticed there was a weird sort of a glitch with our particular Sandslash here. For some reason, although Rocky is male, it was displaying him as female. Now, when I imported my Pokemon into Gen 2 here from Pokemon Blue, I didn't just trade them in, I imported them using the stats that they have in the current games, because I want these guys to be as close to the actual Pokemon I'm using in the Omega Ruby Wi-Fi battles as possible. So, I did have to sort of tweak the stats a little bit because there's a different sort of stat breakdown for IVs, or individual values I think it's called, between Gen 1 and 2 and leading into Gen 3 and beyond. so I had to sort of tweak the IVs a little bit. Apparently, it kind of confused things with Rocky and changed his gender from male to female, and also, I think that's what sort of glitched out somehow that made the egg of Togepi revert back to just making sounds as opposed to moving. So, no, I mean the other way around. But anyway, for some reason there was a weird glitch in that episode, but if you noticed in episode 9 yesterday, I did catch the glitch, and Rocky is male, as he should be. I redid the import and, edited things up. Anyway, all that being said, we will now take a look at the final Pokemon on the team for the time being. Stinger the Beedrill at level 18. He has Poison Sting, Fury Cutter, String Shot, and Swift, so same moveset. He did eat that berry he was holding during the grinding montage, which is okay. Attack is at 41, which is very nice. Speed is at 39, Special Defense 38. So who are we going to lead with as we enter the gym? I'm going to lead Smarty, because he is the lowest leveled. I'm not going to focus too much on Egbert for the time being. He might come in handy, but I'm only going to use him in dire circumstances. He is not really prepared to take on the gym. So if we can get in here, there we go. Let's see what this gentleman has to say. Yo, champ in making! This gym is home to normal type Pokemon trainers. I recommend you use fighting type Pokemon. We do have Keaton, but of course, as I say, we don't have a fighting stab. Goldenrod City Pokemon Gym, of course, that's all those things I ever say, isn't it? Now, I didn't know this back when I was playing this originally, but apparently, if you take a look at the map from like a wide top-down view, well, this is all top-down, but it takes the shape of a Clefairy. You see the eye right over there and the cheek, part of the mouth, so that's kind of interesting. As we walk into the line of sight of this trainer, oh, you are a cute little trainer. I like you, but I won't hold back. You know, if you really like me, you might hold back. Just give me some free experience. I will not be upset about that. So we have a Beauty Victoria. I don't like the sound of that name Victoria, so I'm actually going to be the victor here. As we see, I don't believe we've met a Sentret yet, although they are available on route number... the first route, as we go for a Peck Attack with our Hoot Hoot. I think the levels are going to be okay. Level 9 Sentret. We're at level 17. We might be considerably over-leveled, but I'm thinking back to the Johto Classic and the Whitney's Miltank giveaway that they gave you as a participation prize. If memory serves correctly, it was level 20. Okay, there we go. Now the levels are moving up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure Whitney's Miltank, which is the ace, spoilers, I believe it's level 22, so this could be a bit of an interesting battle coming up. And I will say, I came into this pretty confident, thinking I've dealt with Whitney's Miltank back in the original playthrough. Keaton the Heracross destroyed this gym. I'm a little concerned at this point, because all day today, waiting for the recording, I was thinking, there are so many things that could go wrong. I do know, assuming that Whitney's Miltank from the Johto Classic, that's a level 17 Sentret. But assuming the Johto Classic Whitney's Miltank is the exact same as this one, which I think they said it is, I do know the moveset. It is an interesting and kind of a scary moveset, but I'll explain that when we get to it. If you didn't participate in the Johto Classic, and if you haven't played Pokemon Silver and you don't know exactly what to expect, you're going to see a pretty interesting battle, I am sure. I don't want this to be the first gym where we lose a Pokemon, but there is all the chance that there might be, as we almost didn't, well, we didn't get critical hit, but I was a little concerned that something was about to happen there. But Smarty hits level 18, excellent, we can switch him out to somebody else and let him take a bit of a rest there. And we get the special defense and speed to 30. So, Smarty single-handedly, or single-wingedly, takes down Victoria. Let's see. Oops, it's over? Yes, it is. And the first trainer is down. Wow, you must be good to beat me. Keep it up. I'll certainly try my best. Alright, so let's switch Smarty out of here. I'm going to put Snapper in the lead. As we're going to put Egbert at the bottom, because we don't want to accidentally send him into battle at level 14. That's not going to be good for anybody, most considerably Egbert himself. So let's take out all the other trainers, because something, you could always just skip trainers like this one here, but experience is experience. I like to get as much of it as I can. Give it your best shot, or I'll take you down. I always do that, give it my best shot. I mean, to do otherwise wouldn't be fair to the opponent. You want to give them a good battle as much as you want Beauty Samantha to give you a good battle as well. As, oh, Meowth comes in. Look how cute that little thing is. Let's destroy it. Alright, let's go for... Scratch is probably still our best move. Well, I'm going to try Water Gun first. It is Stab. We don't have the best special attack as opposed to physical attack. And it's too bad they don't have a physical special split between types in this generation, because if we can get a physical water move, that would be pretty good, as they go for a Bite, which unfortunately flinched us, but is no longer Stab for Meowth in this generation, because of course Bite is now a Dark type move. So yeah, I think, yeah, we see Scratch as the better move here. Don't flinch us again, come on now. Excellent, we should be able to drop Meowth with a Scratch. Down it goes, critical Scratch. Didn't even need to be, I don't think. So Snapper gaining some good experience as we see another Meowth. I am going to switch though because Snapper went down into the yellow. Next in line for some experience, well, would be Smarty, but we're going to switch to Keaton instead. I wonder if we can get him to level 19 during this gym battle, or these gym battles, and get a fighting type move. That would be very nice to get. Don't know if it's going to happen though. But my goal for today is to complete this whole gym, because I don't think there's... Well, I'm trying to think, would there be any... You have Slash already. Why do you have Slash already? You're level 16, Meowth. Now, I wonder, does it actually learn Slash at that level, or is this getting into the whole breeding aspect, where you could breed Pokemon to have later level attacks from hatching? Oh, no, Meowth, I'm so sorry! So we are going to switch Snapper. Do we want to switch him out, or just potion him up? I caught Meowth moves for taking on any type. I taught Meowth. I think it said caught. Alright, let's go ahead and we're gonna let Keaton try to get a level here. Why did I hit the wrong button? I'm hoping he's going to be able to get himself a fighting type move at the next level up. I forget when he learned Endure, but it was a little while ago, so he should be in line to get a new attack pretty soon. As we get sniped by this person. Don't think I'm a pushover! I will not think so. I don't want to underestimate anybody. That is how you lose Pokemon in a Nuzlocke. I don't speak from experience because it hasn't happened yet because I'm apparently just that good. I don't want to jinx it though. We see a Snubble come in, but I don't want to underestimate anybody because anything could happen. Like this thing could have Fire Fang for all I know. Pretty sure Fire Fang doesn't actually exist yet though, so I think I'm okay there. As we get a nice critical horn attack on Snubble as we go for the Dark type bite, which we resist being fighting type. Let's just go ahead and tackle. We do connect, we drop the Snubble. Let's hope we get a level here. Well, not here, but before we get to the gym leader. Darn, I thought you were weak. Sorry, Carrie. No can do. No can do being weak, I guess I mean to say. In the world of Pokemon, I wonder what's stronger, male or female? Now that is an interesting question. From what I understand, the only thing that applies to that is... Now, I remember having this talk at some point, somewhere else in another playthrough, but I think it might have been back in Blue, and the whole thing about the IVs and stuff, if the Pokemon's physical attack IV is higher, it's more likely to be male, and lower it tends to be female. So, if you're talking physical attack, males are stronger, but of course special stat could turn things on its head and just completely change things. I like cute Pokemon better than strong Pokemon, but I have strong and cute Pokemon. Alright, this sounds like it's going to be the challenge of the ages. They have Pokemon that do well on both sides. As Bridget sends into battle one of 3 Pokemon, starting with a Jigglypuff. We got one of those. Ours is a dude. Alright, so let's go ahead. We know that their defense is not good. How much will this horn attack do to the strong and cute Pokemon? I thought it might have been a one-shot, but we dodged the Sing attack. You know what? I'm going to heal before the gym leader, so I don't need to preserve the horn attack PP. I don't want to miss with the tackle. We're just going to drop the Jigglypuff with that horn attack. Get a decent amount of experience. If we are lucky, we can get a level off of this trainer, but if not, I might step outside town just briefly to gain a level for our Heracross to see if he gets a fighting move. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a level on this last Jigglypuff, unless it's a higher level, but it's only level 15, so can we drop it in a single one like that last one? Not quite. They do hang in there. They disable our horn attack, but we do have tackle. So let's go ahead and tackle it up. And drop the Jigglypuff, come close to a level, but we are going to pop out of the gym in a moment and go get a quick level outside of town. Oh no, no, no! Oh yes, yes, yes! I'm trying to beat Whitney, but it's depressing. I'm okay. If I lose, I'll just try harder next time. And you're clearly not playing a Nuzlocke, because if you lose, it is game over for you. So we are going to make our way out. Is there a quick way out? Does this lead us out, or is this just like a dead end? Might be 2 ways to go around in this gym. There are! Okay, sweet, we just go this way. So let's go ahead and hop on our bike. Wrong button. And heal up. No, I'm going to get a level first and then heal up. It's going to save time that way. Now, I'm hoping we get something, even just something like Karate Chop. I don't think Heracross gets that, but something as nice and simple and light tap as Brick Break would be pretty nice. So let's see if we can get it off this Drowsy. I think we should be able to get a level off of this particular Pokemon. And based on the grinding montage, I think we can drop it in a single horn attack, which we do. that is enough experience for level 19 on our Heracross, as we see attack is 58, trying to learn Fury Attack. I don't think so. We're good with what we have. So, unfortunately, not fighting, but a new attack would have been learned if I wanted it. But here comes the problem. I don't want to say problem, I want to say here comes the battle. The battle of the ages. As I've said before, Whitney's Miltank has been the bane of many Pokemon Trainers' existences way back since Generation 2, and I don't remember really having a problem with her. But I might be thinking back to a playthrough in which I wasn't doing a Nuzlocke style, in which case I was able to lose Pokemon and revive them. So I really have to be careful how to plan this out. I was considering teaching Mud Slap to one of my Pokemon. A number of them could learn it. In fact, you know what? I remembered what I was thinking. No, but I don't want to... Okay, I was going to use it on Jiggy because it's a ground-type move, therefore physical. And I was thinking either Egbert or Smarty could learn it, but they don't have the best attack stat. And I realized Jiggy has a pretty good attack stat. He can also learn Mud Slap, but I'd rather save it for a ground type that gets stabbed from it. So I think I'm going to hang on to that. I'm going to take my chances without using it. I do want to start this battle off leading with Stinger, however, because I have a plan in mind. My plan is I have to slow down that Miltank, and fortunately we do still have String Shot on Stinger the Beedrill, so that might be the way to go. But I do know she has a different Pokemon that we have to deal with first. Hi, I'm Whitney. Everyone was into Pokemon, so I got into it too. Pokemon are super cute. You want a battle? I'm warning you, I'm good. Yes, I do know you are good. You are the gym leader. Now, one of the trainers said something interesting. They're trying to beat Whitney. Makes you wonder. I thought the trainers in the gym are sort of subordinates working for the gym leader, but it sounds like they're going against them, trying to battle and get better themselves. So we see they lead with the level 18 Clefairy. I'm thinking I want to try to get the poison here. This could have Metronome and anything could happen. For example. Please don't like Whitney that much. Thank you. Alright, so during the grinding montage, we had a number of Dittos show up, and one of them transformed into our Togepi, and bring on the Razor Leaf. But it transformed into Egbert the Togepi, and went for Metronome against Stinger, and got Ember. I was slightly concerned until I remembered, you know what, he's got high special defense, it's not stab, he was fine. So we land the poison on Clefairy, as I go for another Metronome. What do you got this time? That's going to make things a little bit annoying, but I think now, so we've got the poison going on, we can go ahead and start into the Fury Cutters. Let's go right ahead, and we haven't missed one yet that I've been using this, so hopefully that holds out for us in this battle, as they raise their attack stat with Meditate, twisting themselves in all sorts of different pretzel-like ways. Interesting way Meditate works. Let's go ahead and Fury Cutter again. And I might want to kind of ease off a little bit, go for a heal. You know what? That Meditate's really helping out. And they land all 5 of the double slaps. That was a little bit scary. Okay, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a super potion. We have 3 of them. I want to get back to full health, which this will do for us. And please don't hit us with anything. Let us stay at full health. You had to do that, didn't you? And another critical. Alright, come on now. Alright, I was going to say, don't hit us all the times again. So how much does the poison do to you? 1 more poison turn will get you, so I'm going to go for a regular potion, which will get Stinger back to full, and almost full actually, and hope that they don't double slap. They're going Metronome. What are they going to go for? Uh-oh. Look at that egg, just like, you know, look at me! Okay, so we're not where we wanted to be for health. Because this all sort of hinges on slowing this... Okay, it's only level 20. I thought it was level 22. If this goes for one of the moves it has is Rollout, if it goes for Rollout right now, we might be done, but it's not Stab, and Rollout starts pretty slow. I'm going to try the String Shot. Come on, Stinger. Oh, man, down to 1. Okay, so we're slowing it down. Problem now is, who do I switch to? Well, you know, Keaton is neutral to it. Smarty is going to be weak to it. I'm going into Jiggy. I don't know if he's going to outspeed or not, but we have a chance. I've got an idea. One of the ideas I had in mind before going into this, as long as we can survive, which we might be able to. Now, I don't know if we're going to be faster enough. We're going to disable that. Come on, Jiggy, hang in there. Don't drop, don't drop, don't drop. Oh, man. Alright, first Pokemon down. Sorry, Jiggy. Okay, let's go to Smarty. Our only hope now, after that one string shot, if we outspeed Hypnosis. But they're still faster, and super effective brings down Smarty. Well, I'm gonna go into Keaton. I'm going to endure, because this should be the last turn of rollout. I'm not losing any more Pokemon to this Miltank. You are not supposed to be this much trouble. So that is the last turn of rollout. We're going to go ahead and Super Potion and get Keaton back, because it is now time to drop this thing. And you missed the start of that next rollout. That is fine. We are going to start slamming you with Horn Attacks. That doesn't do hardly anything. So it has Stomp. I thought it had a different move than that. So they must have based the Johto Classic Whitney's Miltank off of the one from Soul Silver, I'm thinking. So there goes another rollout. It is starting off nice and light. I'm going to start Horn Attacking right now. Alright, what is this? Oh, it misses that one. Sweet, we might have just won this one. Does it have Milk Drink? It does. Alright, so we can go for another Horn Attack. If it goes into rollout now, I think we'll still be okay. But if they go for a Milk Drink, I have a chance to heal up on the next turn. I think another Horn Attack is going to drop it anyway. Only 5 damage. A next turn critical might bring us down. But it doesn't matter. We drop the Miltank. Stinger hits level 19. And Keaton gets some good experience as well. Leader Whitney was defeated, but not without a cost. You're sobbing. You are sobbing. Ah, you're mean! Can you hear the hypocrisy in her voice? You shouldn't be so serious. You child, you! Thank you for the money. Here, Mom, have some. Wah! Wah! Snivel Hick, you meanie! Let's take a look at my team and see who's the meanie here. Smarty and Jiggy. We'll mourn later. We have to finish this up here. Oh no, you made Whitney cry! Oh, how terrible of me! It's okay, she'll stop soon. She always cries when she loses. Give me the badge, please. Sniff. What? What do you want? A badge? Oh, right, I forgot. Here's plain badge. There we go. Plain badge. Thank you. I will take it begrudgingly. Or, I will take it. Plain badge lets your Pokemon use strength outside of battle. It also boosts your Pokemon's speed. Oh, you can have this too. TM45. Now, I think this is a track, although she didn't use it against us. It's a track. It makes full use of a Pokemon's charm. Isn't it just perfect for a cutie like me? I wouldn't call you that right now, but whatever you like to say. Alright, so let's retreat back to the Pokemon Center, as we do have to start our first... Now, it's not a death box. Like I said, these aren't death losses in this Nuzlocke-ish style game. They're just injured, okay? They're out for the season. That is all it's going to be. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to... We're going to go to box 12. And lay our first Pokemon to rest until the Sapphire playthrough starts up. So change box into... Do we have 12 boxes in this? I think we still do. We got more than 12. You know what? We're just going to go to box 7. It's my favorite number. I don't know why I'm using it for defeated Pokemon, but we will switch. Oh, we can name it too. And we are going to deposit Pokemon. So the first to fall was, of course, Jiggy the Jigglypuff. Jiggy, I'm sorry, man. Please forgive me. of course he'll be back in the next playthrough. Now here's the part that maybe some people might not be happy about. I'm not going to put Smarty away just yet. As I said, I'm going to have to be sort of lenient with certain Nuzlocke rules as I'm doing this, and for the time being, Smarty's time in Johto is not complete yet. I'll explain why when it happens. Actually, I'll just explain right now as we heal up. As far as recreating my playthrough of the original Silver game goes, Smarty does evolve into Noctowl before we finish Johto, so I'm going to keep him in the team until that happens. However, leave me a comment below, let me know what you think of this idea. If and when he evolves into Noctowl, do you want me then to deposit him permanently for the rest of Silver and then bring him back in a later playthrough? If you do, let me know. If you think it's okay for me to keep using him for the time being, like, I could keep using him, just call this knockout just a one-time, not happening sort of thing. I could wait until he gets knocked out as a Noctowl, and if that happens, then deposit him permanently. Or if you prefer, I can just deposit him as soon as he evolves and just call it a day and bring him back in the next playthrough, which will be Sapphire. So before we finish off the episode, I do want to replace the empty spot on the team now. And since we do have Pokemon still below level 20, that means we are going to, wait a minute, gotta switch the box again. We're going to bring back a Pokemon that we didn't get to really use too much yet, but was previously on the team. We're going to get back Dratini with the nice Thunder Wave, Blizzard, Wrap, and Leer attack combo thingy. Where are you at, Dratini? I think you are here in this box. There you are. Level 16, so we're going to have to grind him up a little bit, but not too much at least. So we'll do a quick little overview of the team as we take a look at who we have here. So we got Stinger, Keaton, Snapper. Temporarily we do have Smarty, Egbert, and Dratini. So that is going to be the team going into week 3 of the Pokemon Silver playthrough. Yes, Whitney gave us a lot more trouble than I was remembering her as originally, but as I said, that might have been back during a playthrough when I was allowing Pokemon to faint. Anyway, with all that, we are finished off the episode for today. Leave me a comment below, let me know what you thought thus far of the episode and the playthrough, and again, let me know what you think I should do regarding Smarty as far as evolving to Noctowl and whether or not to box him because of the knockout today. Anyway, with all that, I want to say thank you for checking out today's episode, everybody, and I'll catch you next time.